Hello, this is my Minecraft world tour of Sea and Mountain. I originally created the world in 2018. I decided I might as well give a world tour of it because it's a pretty magnificent world for Minecraft Bedrock Edition. Right here, there are these abandoned factory buildings. Late 2019 they're established. There are many ruins on the world, but that's not the coolest part. In order to defend my city, which was in the mountain, I would build a ginormous wall around it and have piston doors just like this. It was called St. Drew City. And here's the sign establishing it, little statue thing. There's the banned people and all that because these people are terrorists on the world, stuff like that. There's a crater here, and this is the original stables over here. And they're originally burnt down, but I rebuilt it from the ground up. There's actually a mini war that happened on this world a long time ago, so that's why there's many ruins. Over here, there are ruins right here. These blocks are ruins of the house and this carved out area, but it used to be a stables as well. This is the city flag, just poem all over the place. Over here, this is my one friend's house. Pretty good house, and it was like on the border of the original area. As you can see, the wall in the distance goes quite far, and the city is all over the place up top. This is a new catwalkway area sort of thing, and basically this will just lead into more building areas. Here's the little entrance area, it goes up this way. There's a flag there. We had like a blue flag. I got started over here. This was this one guy's, John's house. He basically duped in a bunch of stuff, and of course it's all secured, but that's like the only stuff that's actually duped in this world. Aside from that, there wasn't much else. He accidentally blew up his house this one time, so luckily it's repaired. This birch section right here, this is Dom's house. John and Dom both shared a house. And Dom, he had like a little farm, bakery business, cactus area right here. And after like 2019 of playing on the world, we never heard from him ever again. Then there's my house right here. I'm just referred to as Sage on Xbox. But we got Bay in the back, which is all the fishing rod stuff. And we got terracotta on rails there, because I have tons of rails. Sandstone, all the terracotta, since there's a terracotta area nearby. It was a pretty nice house. I got some fine real estate right here. But, oh yeah, or here, this is the upstairs area. It's also pretty nice. Got a nice view of the backside. Some beds here. And then over here, there's just a small chest room of stuff. Upstairs is just for a balcony, basically, to look down even further. Moving back downstairs, there's a little hatch over here, and this hatch goes down into what was a secret bunker. There's, of course, a small little crop there. Oh yeah, this is a secret vault to go to a bank. Right there. So there used to be a conference room here since it was a secret bunker against a bunch of people. Well, one person basically. But yeah, This ladder leads up to John's house, so it's a little exit area. And it goes down even more a little bit into this one area where there's not much being used with this area right now, but eventually there will be. There's a med room down here, and a lot of the area wasn't actually finished, like the ceiling, but the rooms were finished. We got the control room over here, which looks pretty cool. And then over here, there's the armory. And there used to be armor stands here, but because the world was older, all the armor stands just randomly deleted itself, so I lost a lot of historic armor to the world. Or here on the other side, there's like a little conference room area. And then over here, this was the old museum area, but then I made it public. Then there's the quarters area. And of course, John doesn't know how to spell right for quarters, so he didn't do that right. Got small little quarters here. Just enough to have supplies down here. And there's a little farm area down this way. Down over here, this was going to be some sort of garage, even though it's only 2.5 blocks tall. And then back this way used to be a secret entrance out, but I had to cover it up because it would be really easy to get into a bunker, and there was a terrorist on at the time. I mean, we just call him terrorist. Well, that's the bunker tour. Moving back up, there's of course the bank there, and there's a lower section down this way. If I can find the ladder. Here it is. The ladder is down this way, and this is a newer lower deck area. It has the library, which is pretty nice looking. There's the museum over here, which has a Ender Dragon egg, stuff like that. It used to have all the armors, but once again, those were destroyed. The Logan Destroyer was a special TNT that was just renamed to blow up this guy Logan's house. And there's a little history book here, which was really terrible grammatically because it was 2018. And I sucked at spelling at the time. Or here we got the bank, which is pretty cool over here. There's a secret vault back here. Deposit box 1, 2, 3, 4. I guess going back up this way, which is another way to get down to that level. On this side, there is my friend's house, and he was like the main crop farmer there, so he had just a bunch of farms, which aren't that good in the area. He would upgrade and make some more down there. And there's a little walkway that goes this way. It goes up to this little area. Right down here, this is the rail system, which is right now being worked on. And there's this house right here, which I'm pretty sure I made originally as like a hotel thing, and then I sold it to someone. I don't remember who, but they're long gone. And there's a under construction prison cell over here, which isn't really good because it goes into the other side of a building. In the distance, that was an old mob farm, which was under construction. And basically, it used to be a mob farm for just anything. I decided to make into a little tower for seeing stuff. There was the far area over here. But first, there's the upstairs. Over here in the upstairs, there's a court area, and Dom was the judge in it. And then it went up here to what was called Kurumi's lookout. It was a guy who took over here. And he basically made like a whole like weed farm in the back area. I'm pretty sure he has some in this chest actually. Oh yeah, he does. Oh, this is a pretty nice looking up top area, and it goes down to the rail system, which goes down to the village, which is separate from the mountain. Going back down and further this way past Dom's house, there's Dom's shop, which used to be a original like armory type place selling weapons, and then he just switched it to be selling bakery stuff because it wasn't making much profit. This was Larrick's house. This one guy on the server who really wasn't a great guy to some, and he ended up like attempting to blow up a bunch of stuff. He had another portal in his house, and all of his stuff is looted. He made this mine shaft as well. There's a small little railway which goes down this way, and that goes off the mountain. I'll be in part 2, the lower part of it. I guess going back downstairs, there's another level which is below it, and it's basically the poor people section. So you don't have much land. You see what I mean? This is one of the houses. It's very small on the lower section because there's not much really there. Got that door finally. And there's a random house there. This is the farms down here. It got some updating. It looks pretty good in here as well. There's wheat production, the farm headquarters, and it goes down this way to the fishing area down there. And there's a bunch of pens over here, but animals despawned again. There's public mines are here. The Ferneye room, which is like not the official plural of furnaces, but it's going to be eventually. There's the super smelters here. And then there's the wall. There's an inner wall for the industrial section here. Moving up this stairway over here, there's a pool. I don't really know why there's a pool, there just is. And looking down, that's the other part of the farms down there. And a ruin of a house and a small little fishing shack. That's all for part 1 of the City in the Mountain World Tour.